Let us cook the best ever party style jollof rice with some oven baked tilapia and veggies. Do not go away because I will be showing you how to make it the easiest method. Hello guys, how's it going? It's your girl Claudie, and today we are going to be cooking from start to finish. If you're new here, a very big welcome to you. Trust me, you're in for the best. You are in a channel for easy, quick and no fail recipes. But don't go away. If you haven't yet subscribed, take a moment to hit the subscribe button, and trust me, any recipe I drop here, you're definitely gonna love it. So let us start with our tilapia. It has been scaled, gutted, all the fins taken out. Let us core the fish and let's get ready to season it. I will pat dry the fish to get rid of any water or extra moisture. Then we will get on to mix on our seasoning. Right here we have some salt, thyme, oregano, black pepper, paprika, all-purpose seasoning. In fact, just check the description box because I list out everything in there. So I'm just adding in some oil, mix perfectly, then make sure you brush on the fish on both sides until perfectly seasoned. So for the fish, let it marinate for a while we are prepping the other ingredients. Right here we have some mini peppers, we have some tomatoes, that's fresh tomatoes, we have 2 large red bell peppers and 1 large onions. So let us slice everything and get ready to blend. So now please do not blend 1/4 part of the onion because we will be using it to saute before we fry our tomato mix and the other tomatoes before we make our jollof rice. So blend everything perfectly until smooth. So for the rice here, the brand of the rice I'm using is the parboiled rice. It's right there, and that's the onion, the 1/4 onion I saved. I told you guys from before. This is how the rice is looking. So next we are going to do is to wash the rice and save aside. So now in a hot pot, add in some cooking oil, then let us saute that 1/4 of the onion we saved from before. So here I will be using tomato sauce instead of tomato paste. I just prefer tomato sauce because it has like some herbs inside. And here you can use tomato paste, sorry, if you want. But today tomato sauce is for me. I always use tomato sauce for my jollof rice or whatsoever because it has a less soury taste, unlike tomato paste that is more soury. So I just added our pepper mix, stir everything. The next things to come in are our ingredients. So right now I just added in some bay leaves, salt, bouillon powder, or you can use Maggi cubes. I have black pepper, white pepper, curry powder, and some thyme. So stir everything, then cover the pot for it to cook until some of that water disappears. This is going to cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. So let us go back to our tilapia. Just transfer onto your baking pan or grilling pan. I'm just applying some oil spray on it for a crispy skin, and here it's going to go to the oven. And back to our jollof rice base. Is looking so good. You see it has reduced in size. Now we're adding a little bit of water and our washed rice. So guys, the tip I always do is for me to enjoy like a smoky rice, I always use liquid smoke. it gives you that perfect smoky rice. Someone will not even believe it. But if you don't have liquid smoke, don't stress yourself, just skip it aside. So now the next thing to do to trap in that heat inside the pot while it's cooking, I'll use an aluminum foil and seal the top of my pot perfectly. I'll just seal it in. Then another important tip is you don't need too much fire or heat. At this point my heat is on low. I don't put it on high because your rice is just gonna be burnt and raw. Yeah, so really low heat, let it cook. This took about 30 to 40 minutes to cook. Yeah, and back to our fish, fully baked, is looking good. I'll just rub on some oil from that marinade and set it aside to rest. So the next part is our veggies right here. For our veggies, I'll make sure I wash them perfectly, because whenever I buy my veggies, sometimes they say, oh, already washed, but I just wash it just to make sure. I'll be using some mushrooms, broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. So transfer into a pot. When making my veggies, I don't always use water. I just saute with some butter and some few seasonings. So I'm just adding in some onion for extra flavor. The next to come in is my unsalted butter. I'll add in some black pepper that's freshly cracked, some bouillon powder to make it taste. I prefer the bouillon powder than salt because it has a chicken flavor. Back to our jollof rice. It has been fully cooked. I know for sure because I always time it. I time it for sure. You see that? It's looking so good. Look at that. Your rice is 100% cooked. As usual, when making jollof, some of it is going to be burnt, right? You must sacrifice some of that jollof to the jollof rice gods. So yeah, the jollof rice is perfectly cooked. I'm just stirring so that that base is mixed perfectly all through. And next I was gonna do is to add a little bit of fresh onion and butter with some tomatoes mixed for extra flavor. Back to our veggies. This cooked for about 2 minutes. Do not overcook, guys. Be careful not to overcook. I make it just for 2 minutes because I still want it to be crunchy. And here everything has been perfectly cooked. Our rice, it has been cooled. Now when it's cold, you see that it's a little bit grainy than when it was immediately from the fire. And now transfer my fish onto my rice. Then let us get to serve it, guys. This is one of the perfect meal. In my house, we don't eat jollof rice without veggies. That does not happen. I always try to include veggies in any rice meal because of the high carbohydrate of the rice. So I just try to like blend all those nutrients in there. I'll bring in my fish. Then let us try it out. Oh my god, guys, the flavor is amazing. It's awesome. That smoky flavor, the fish, the flakiness of the fish, the crunchiness of the veggies, everything combined together just gives you a perfect meal. So guys, thank you so much for watching. This is the end of the video. Check the description box for the detailed recipe. So meet again in my next video. Bye for now and keep trusting my recipes.